Hello, 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 and welcome to Shamika Talks, where I share with you my family values and some of the things that matter to me the most. And one of the things that matter to me most is food. I love food. Right, babe? My husband's right here. I love food, right?
That's right.
So recently, about 9 days ago, I became vegan for health reasons, and I have been craving ribs. So I am attempting to make vegan ribs. Now, I saw 2 recipes, one with jackfruit and another one with mushrooms, and I'm going to do both. So you can come on this journey with me. I'm going to be creating some vegan dishes if you want to follow me. This is going to be very interesting. So keep on watching if you want to learn how to make vegan ribs, or if you want to just watch me make vegan ribs, and let's pray that they come out good, because this is my first time making them, and also my first video showing people how I make vegan food. Was that good? Was that good? Mm-hmm. Okay. My husband said it was good. Okay. All right. Bye. Oh, here's my daughter, Ariana.
Hi.
I'm sure she'll taste the ribs too. And Jordan.
Yeah.
And maybe Jeremiah. I don't know. Maybe the whole family will taste the vegan ribs.
Taste.
Okay. She wants to taste. All right.
I want to taste
Bye.
it.
Okay. So I'm going to be making vegan ribs. I'm going to make 2 batches, one with jackfruit and one with king oyster mushrooms. I'm going to do both and compare the 2 and see which one I like the best. I've already started shredding. This is jackfruit, and this is my mushroom, and I'm going to show you with another can of jackfruit how I prepare it and shred it for the vegan ribs. So you open it. This is my first time eating vegan ribs, or even looking at jackfruit, or even looking at these mushrooms. This is my first time. So you guys are experiencing this with me. I'm going to drain out the jackfruit. You got to drain out the liquid, or the liquid. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour it into this bowl. Or pour them into the bowl, rather. Oops, we're getting stuck. My hands are clean. And so this is what the jackfruit looks like. So I was surprised, just like you guys, if you've never seen vegan food. This is just a substitute that they use for meat. And so you're supposed to shred this up, everything. I'm looking at these little seeds, and I just don't feel comfortable using that. So I'm shredding up, I'm shredding up what, feels like meat to me, looks like meat. Shredding that up into my bowl. Trying to squeeze a lot of the juice out of it onto one side. The thing that I do notice, the difference between the mushrooms and this jackfruit, is that the jackfruit is a lot more moist because it's been sitting in a can of, I think it's called brine. Let me see. I think it's brine. I'm not sure. But some of the cans will say that I've seen, like on the YouTube videos that I've watched, it'll say like jackfruit and brine. I'm not sure if that was water or brine, but I'm just kind of squeezing some of the moisture out, and like this, I'm not doing this. So I'm tossing them to the side. But if it looks like the meat, if it looks like meat or mimics meat, I use that. Anything else, I'm just not going to use. So squeezing it, shredding it up, putting it on to the side. To save time, I'll probably stop the video and then finish doing this. And then come back and show you guys how I prepare the mushroom king oyster. Okay. Okay, so these are the king oyster mushrooms. I'm gonna show you how I decided to shred them. I'm not sure how to really work with mushrooms, but I cut this end off. Even though I probably didn't have to, but I cut that off. And I'm gonna cut this off as well. This is my first time using this, and I probably could use some of this, but I'm gonna start with just using this. And I took a fork and I kind of shredded it like this. To where it would look like meat. And again, this is a lot less moist than the jackfruit, which reminds me more of like shredded chicken. But, you know, again, this is my first time trying both, so I have no idea how this tastes. And I'm just kind of going with the flow here. And start kind of breaking it up there it is. See, it's kind of shredded. There is some moisture in this, actually. I could squeeze some of this out, actually. So let me get my bowl. And I'm going to squeeze some of this out. Oh, wow. Okay. So that did produce some liquid there. Shredding this up. And I'm going to do the other side, too. I do not eat mushrooms. Again, this is not, anytime I hear the word mushroom, I typically say I don't want that. Make my dish without mushrooms. But I'm newly vegan, and I hear that this is a great substitute for meat. So I may end up eating more mushrooms. Shredding it up, that's how I did this. And then I used my knife and I just kind of chopped it up a little bit, you know, just to kind of get it. Probably need a bigger knife. Get my bigger knife. Coming back. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and continue to shred, and I will be back. Okay, so here they are. This one is the mushroom, the oyster mushroom, or the king oyster mushroom, and this one is the jackfruit. So they definitely both look like meat to me when I compare them. This kind of looks more like maybe a dark meat, you know, and this looks more like a white meat, or this may remind me more of, I don't know. I was going to say pork, but it does look like dark meat shredded to me. And this looks more like a white meat, like chicken breast shredded. But this is what they both look like side by side. Again, this one had more moisture in it, the jackfruit, because it's sitting in a can full of liquid or juice or brine. And this was a little bit more dry, but when you squeezed it, there was some moisture, like it's holding moisture. So that's the comparison so far of the mushroom and jackfruit. Okay, so first we're gonna work with the jackfruit, and what I'm gonna do is put the jackfruit inside of this medium bowl. And this is 2 cans of jackfruit. 2 cans. And I'm gonna mix it with 1 pack of Impossible burger meat, ground meat. I might need it. Okay. My husband's bringing me my charger because I don't want my phone to die on you guys. Thank you, babe. Okay. So now I'm gonna add this Impossible beef into it. Right, I guess I can't call it beef because it's a plant. So after I mix this, it says to season it with, I'm gonna add the seasonings now before my hands get messy. So I already pre-did this seasoning, and what's in this is an 1/8 cup of dark brown sugar, 2 teaspoons of onion powder, 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, 2 teaspoons of smoked paprika, and I added a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and I also added a teaspoon of this beef bouillon flavor base. It's a vegan beef flavor. I added this as well, just in case you want to, see what it looks like. And that's all in here. Add it all in. I'm also going to add 1/8 cup of diced onions. So this is going to be 1/4 cup. I'm going to put the other half inside of my mushroom batch. Okay, that's about 1/8. And then I'm going to, add liquid smoke. Now I have 2 different liquid smokes. I don't know which one to use. This one is hickory. This is mesquite. I definitely want to do the hickory, but I kind of want to do the mesquite too. So I might do a teaspoon of both. That's what I'm going to do. A teaspoon of both of them. Probably should just do one or the other, but I'm going to do both for today because I'm indecisive. So a teaspoon of hickory, liquid smoke, and a teaspoon of mesquite liquid smoke. Sorry, I'm shaking the camera. Okay. Now I'm going to mix it all together. See what we get. Have my gloves on because I don't want my hands getting all messy and crazy. Mix it all in. Knowing me, I'm like, I might put some barbecue sauce in it, but no, I'm not gonna do that. I'll add some barbecue sauce into this. Okay. Mixing. And again, this is the jackfruit. This is me mixing in the jackfruit with the Impossible meat. Sorry, my bottom is all in here. Well, not my bottom, but my placemat. Sorry. I think this is good enough for this. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this into my bowl for my jackfruit so that I can work with the mushroom. And you guys can see what that looks like once it's mixed up. See that? That's how it's looking. Okay, so now we're gonna work with the mushrooms. I'm gonna add that into the bowl. Okay. And same thing. Another pack of Impossible beef or burger plant-based beef. Adding that in, along with all the seasonings that I told you before, duplicating everything. And now I'm going to do my liquid smoke. And I also, again, added this beef And yep, now I'm gonna mix. I really hope that we like these, because if not, it's gonna be a lot of wasted food going into the trash can. So hopefully it's not wasted and that we find a way to enjoy it. I love, love, love ribs, so becoming vegan has been a little bit of a challenge, but it's only been 9 days and I feel good, so I want to keep at it. And I definitely don't want to turn back and start feeling the way that I was feeling before. So this already, I'm going to say, is, I don't know if it's just, you know, the mushrooms were a little bit more, there's more water in it, but this feels a little bit more damp and wet than the last one. This mat is getting on my nerves. I gotta pull this out, sorry. Okay. So, but yeah, here's the mushroom. And I'm gonna go ahead and put this in my bowl so you can see what that looks like going in. And that's that. Gloves really quick. All right. Okay, I'm back in the mixing bowl because I forgot my onions. Did you guys catch that? I forgot to add the onions. All right, there they are. 1/8 cup of onions. Mix all that up again. Glad I caught that. Okay, trying this again. Okay, back for another comparison. So this is the jackfruit, and this is the mushroom. This is what the jackfruit is looking like, and this is what the mushrooms are looking like. So again, this seems a little bit more dry to me, and this is like more sticky, you know. So we're gonna play with it. The next thing I have to do is shape both of these like ribs on a pan. And I bought these, this is called lemongrass. I'm gonna use these as bones and kind of wrap them around it to try to mimic, you know, ribs for real. I seen one person do this and I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna do that. So anyway, so, all right, let's start playing. So I'm gonna do the jackfruit first. This is the jackfruit. I'm just gonna kind of, how am I gonna do this? I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Let me see. I think I'm gonna get half of it and put it on the pan. Half. And then I'm gonna kind of shape it like rib. Try to get it to shape like a rib. I'm gonna put another layer on the top of this. So I'm gonna make this kind of thin because I wanna layer it on top of these bones now. Okay, so then I'm gonna take my lemongrass and put that in. Give some space in between. How's that? I think that's good. And I'm gonna take the rest of it and put it right on top. Kind of try to fill in these spots here. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough to do it like this. Let's see. I try to kind of take in some of it on the bottom, push it in a little bit more. I don't want these to be too thick, so I'm kind of like pressing down to take away some of the thickness. How's that look? Is that looking good? Look like kind of like a rack of ribs. Okay. I think that's satisfying. That's satisfying. I'm gonna change my gloves out because I don't want my mushroom, or this is jackfruit, to taste like jackfruit. I don't want my mushroom batter to taste like the jackfruit, so I'm changing my gloves. And I'm gonna do the other side with the mushroom. Put the gloves on. Okay, same thing. I'm gonna do half. Still about half of it. Let's see. A little bit more. Okay. You can already see how this is looking. This is definitely thinner than that. So far, I'm just thinking the jackfruit's gonna be better, but I don't know. I don't know. This might be a little more moist, these ribs though, because of the consistency of it. It might be a little bit more moist. I don't know. Put in my yeah, go this way. My lemongrass. Do 4 apiece. This way. Okay, get the rest. I'm sorry my arm is so big inside of it. This is my first video making food, so I'm learning, okay? I am learning, literally learning today. I really wanted ribs, guys. I'm praying that I love these, or that I at least like them, and that they can grow on me and be satisfying. This is how it's looking, guys. They look about the same, right? All right, there goes our ribs. And now I'm gonna bake it. My oven is already preheating on 375 degrees. And that's it. Okay, so these are gonna go in the oven for 1 hour and 10 minutes. And probably about at 1 hour, I'm gonna take them out and add barbecue sauce and put them back in for the last 10 minutes. All right, be back. So that's what it's looking like. The one on the left is the one with the mushroom, and the one on the right is the one with the jackfruit. Okay, so I took them out after 1 hour exactly. Now I'm getting ready to put barbecue sauce on them and put it back in the oven for the last 10 minutes. I might put it on broil, but I don't know. We'll see. Let's see if this is gonna, if it's sticking. I don't know, maybe I should have sprayed the bottom of the pan. I didn't even spray the bottom of the pan. So should I try to get it up, scoop it up? We'll see. We'll be back. So we have come to a hurdle. The hurdle is that if you don't spray the pan or the foil with like Pam or some kind of oil spray, it's gonna stick. So my husband has been trying to lift it up. Can you lift this up a little bit? He's been trying to lift it for me. And it is doable. You know, you can get it under it, but it did take some work to not, you know, break the rib. So I am suggesting put some kind of oil or Pam on the pan first before you, you know, put the rib on it. So, okay, so I'm gonna put a little barbecue sauce on this pan. So that I don't have to worry about any barbecue sauce being under my ribs. I want it to cook in and marinate in and not stick. Hopefully I'm not setting myself up right now, because it looked like it might not do right, but we'll see. That's how I'm doing it. What do you think? My husband is helping me. Okay, that's one. Let's do the other one. And this is the one with the mushroom. And then the jackfruit one is coming. This definitely looks more moist, even with moving it from the foil to this pan. It's a lot, you know, more flimsy, I guess. And this is more solid, the jackfruit, as you can see. So I'm gonna put barbecue sauce on. I don't have a barbecue brush. I'm gonna need a brush. Let me even this out because I want to make sure I have enough. We do have some more barbecue sauce. We kind of did a little, made our own barbecue sauce, mixed a few together, and added some, you know, brown sugar, some honey. What else did we add? A little bit of mustard for tang. How's it looking?
Looks good.
Oops, that's a lot.
Put some on this one.
Like right here. Now we have to remember that the mushroom is on the left and jackfruit's on the right. Okay. All right, we're gonna put it back in the oven for 10 more minutes. I might broil it. We'll see. I might broil it after it cooks for 10 more minutes. I mean, just maybe for a few minutes. All right. Back in the oven we go. Okay, so these are the ribs. I left them in for another 10 minutes and then I put it on broil for 1 minute. What you're hearing is my dishwasher, so excuse my dishwasher, but that's the noise you're hearing. So this is it. So I'm gonna let them sit for a few minutes, maybe about 5 minutes to kind of cool off, and then I'm gonna cut them and show you what we have. All right, I'll be back. Again, this side is the mushroom and this side is the jackfruit. All right, okay, so my husband's bringing over, oops, it's breaking. This is the one with the mushroom. That up. That's the piece that kind of came off. It is appearing to be very tender. I want y'all to see the inside of it. Let me move you over a little bit. Oh, that might be a little bit much. That might be a bit much. Let me take you off. Okay, here. So that's what it's looking like inside. Again, this is the the mushroom. All right, we're gonna set it up and then we'll be back. So my husband's pulling over the one with the jackfruit now. This is the jackfruit. Got it. And I want to show you what that looks like inside too. So that's the jackfruit. Okay.
Like meat to me.
Sean said it looks like. So already I'm going to tell you that it's easier to pull over the jackfruit. The meat seems a little firmer than the mushroom, but again, it could, you know, mean that the mushroom one may be a little more tender. So we'll see.
This is definitely easier to handle.
Okay. All right, so this one here is the one with the mushrooms. Ooh, you guys seeing it live and been here every step of the way. And here are this is the one with the jackfruit. It's jackfruit. Okay. Okay, so here's both of them. This side is actually this is the mushroom and this is the jackfruit. So we're gonna taste it and off camera. Well, not off camera. I'm just not gonna show my face, and my husband, he's not gonna show his either. So, but we will tell you when we taste it how it tastes. Let's just get a fork. Just get a fork. I am so nervous. I'm so nervous because I have no idea what this jackfruit, or I don't know what this is gonna taste like. Okay, so what's the jackfruit? Okay, so my husband said let's get the jackfruit first. I'm gonna show y'all what it looks like when I pull it off. Okay, so this is what it's looking like. Ooh, okay, this is the jackfruit. Okay.
It's not bad. It's actually pretty good.
Sorry, y'all. I'm not showing y'all. Here's some more meat. Tastes like it's good. It's good to me. That's Sean's piece of rib. I like the texture of the jackfruit. It does remind you of a rib. It does feel a little meaty. I probably could have made some smaller bones. But it's satisfying. It takes some getting used to. I'm new to being vegan, but it does taste like meat. What do you think, Sean?
Yeah, it has the texture just like
rib.
Like meat, yeah. It has the texture. Ain't no doubt about it.
Okay, so that was the jackfruit. Now we're gonna taste the mushroom and see. Okay. Should we be showing them some of this? This is what we just decided to show you kind of what we're picking at. This is what I've been picking at. This is the one with the jackfruit, and as you can tell, it does look like meat, y'all. That looks like meat. Let me zoom in a little bit. See? It definitely looks like meat. And it tastes like meat. It tastes like meat. Look at that. Okay. Let's taste this one. I'm scared, as usual. That's Sean's with the mushroom. You go first, Sean. Okay. Is it safe for me?
Mm-hmm.
Mmm.
Mm.
Mmm. Okay. Okay. I'm going in for another one on the mushroom.
This mushroom, the mushroom has like a good blend of texture and taste.
Yeah.
Like it's.
I'm sorry if y'all hear me chewing. I'm right in the camera,
The
but
sponge is kind of
look at
meaty.
this.
It's meaty tasting.
it does. It tastes like meat. If you had to choose one, what would you say? Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit more on that one. That's the mushroom, and that's the jackfruit. Sean is comparing y'all, so bear with him. He gonna tell the truth about it. Which one do you think is better? And then we're gonna be out. Once again, this is the mushroom, and this is the jackfruit. Sean, if you had to choose, which one would you say is better?
If it was me,
It's taking him a long time, so I'm gonna just go ahead and give y'all kind of a view of what it's looking like.
man, this is actually a really hard choice. This is a really, really hard choice.
So they're both satisfying. Can I show you on the camera?
Yeah, they're both very satisfying.
There he is.
You can see my eyebrows lifted up like, this is crazy.
And he is a meat lover. He is a meat lover.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
So the fact that he's eating these, saying that they're actually good, means that they're good. I don't know what that's gonna do to the. Okay, I just just in case me turning the camera messed it up. I don't know.
I really like the texture and the feel of the mushroom one. Taste-wise, it's
I
hard.
don't want to put it back, pan it this way.
But if I were to
Hold on. Okay, so Sean allowed me to put him on the camera because he's kind of talking us through it, and I wanted to put the camera the way that I've been filming this whole time so that it doesn't mess up the video. So those are the ribs. That's the mushroom. This is the jackfruit. So Sean's kind of giving his opinion on which one he thinks is better.
Yeah, as a meat eater and a meat lover, both of these are like really good options. But if I were to choose one, the mushroom has like a really good texture and feel to it, and has the jackfruit though has a really good like taste and a flavor. But sometimes, like, to get that meat feel, you want the texture, you want the feel of it. So I would go with the mushroom.
I would say the mushroom too. Which this is the mushroom. I would say it really did kind of remind me of a rib, you know, and so did the jackfruit. But when you compare the two, the mushroom has that texture more than the jackfruit, but both of them are satisfying. So there you have it. there you have it, our comparison, and hopefully we can do some more videos comparing different ingredients and I guess options for vegan food. I don't know. I'm getting tired. It is definitely midnight and we're gonna go. All right. Bye. It's a little bit hot, Bubbies, though, okay? It's a little hot, so please be careful.
Hi guys, today this is the next video that I'm going to make.
Okay, just take a little bite. It's hot. It is hot, right?
Ingredients: sugar, cornstarch, and water.
What do you think?
Half good.
It's half good. Take another bite. Uh-oh, it's about to fall apart. Put it down, put it down. Ooh. Falling off the bone. It's so tender, it's falling off the bone.
What do you think, Jordan?
Is it thumbs up or thumbs down? What do you think?
Let's taste it if I can make sure.
Okay, here, let me give you a fork. They still tearing that rib up. Ooh. Ooh. Mmm. You like it, Bubbies? You changed your mind? Oh, it's just edible.
Good.
It's half good? Okay. Okay.
I want to try.
Nani said she wants to try.
I want to try.
Here you go.
I'm not going to eat. Is it good?
You like it? Okay.
No.
This is more.
We definitely have more. Okay. Well,
Is it
I
either
guess they are
spicy?
good. It's a little bit spicy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Say bye.
Bye.
Peace.
Peace.
Say bye, Nani.
Bye. 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 Bye.